Chapter 10. The First Monster. One night, the gym was quiet. The lights flickered softly. Logan picked up a newspaper and threw it to Jake. Jake caught it easily. He opened the newspaper and looked at the big, bold words on the front page. Mason, the Reaper undefeated champion. There was a picture of a man standing in the boxing ring. His face was cold, his eyes dark and empty. He looked like someone who never felt fear. He looked like Jake. Logan crossed his arms and watched Jake's face. "He is like you," Logan said. His voice was serious. No emotions. No fear, no weakness. That is why he is dangerous. Jake kept looking at the picture. His fingers pressed into the newspaper. But he wasn't afraid. He wanted to know more. "If you want to be the best," Logan said, his eyes still on Jake, "you must defeat him." Jake did not wait. He did not think. His answer was simple. "When do we fight?" Logan smiled. He had been waiting to hear those words. "Soon," he said, "very soon." Chapter 11. The Road to the Reaper. If Jake wanted to fight Mason, he had to prove himself first. He had to fight many boxers and win again and again. Each new opponent was stronger, faster, and smarter than the last. Every fight was harder than before. Each boxer wanted to break him, to make him fall, but Jake never stopped. He took every punch without fear. He stood strong, no matter how hard they hit him. With every fight, he became better. His punches became faster, his defense became stronger. He did not just survive, he learned. Every mistake made him smarter. Every fight made him tougher. And then the moment finally came. His name was announced. The contract was signed. Jake versus Mason, the undefeated beast against the unshaken machine. Everyone in the boxing world was watching. Some believed Jake would lose. Others were afraid of what he could do. But one thing was clear. This fight would change everything. Chapter 12. The Monster and the Machine. The arena was full of people, and the sound of the crowd was loud like thunder. Jake stepped into the ring, calm as always, his face showing no fear. The air around him felt heavy, filled with excitement and tension. Across from him stood Mason. He was taller and stronger than he looked in the pictures. His presence was powerful, making it hard to breathe. His cold, empty eyes stared at Jake, showing no emotion. He rolled his shoulders and cracked his neck, getting ready for another easy victory. "You don't scare me," Mason said, his voice full of confidence. Jake said nothing. He didn't need to. The bell rang. Mason moved fast. Before Jake could react, Mason was already there. His first punch, a strong hook, hit Jake hard. The power shook Jake's whole body. His feet moved back. For the first time ever, Jake staggered. The crowd gasped. Logan leaned forward, watching carefully. Mason smiled. His fist still in the air, his dark eyes filled with something dangerous. "You're not unbreakable," he said. Jake took a breath.